Welcome back my children to another Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery video. I will be continuing the first date replay quest adventure and I'm on part 3. So task 1 first. There's 4 tasks for part 3 and then I'm assuming for part 4 it's going to be the same. So there's 1 cent and I kind of forgot where I left off, like what's supposed to happen. Hi father. I got your message. Are you alright? Because I haven't been intentionally avoiding you. I thought you were, because we have history, and I've got your date with Tulip the flower. Oh, so this is what happens if you choose another person other than the one you went to the Celestial Ball with. History, and you know about my date? Almost every one of my social circles is buzzing about it. I don't understand, One Cent, what's wrong? We had such a brilliant time at the Celestial Ball together, Father. Really got to know each other better than we were on the decorating committee together. And just look at the two of us. We're adorable. Wow. So I suppose this whole time I was still holding out hope that your crush was me. I'm sorry if I was insensitive. You need to get over it. Damn, that's messed up. I still fancy you too. I don't remember what happened. Like when you choose your crush, well, yeah, on the first date, the first time I chose 1 cent. So I don't remember what happened after that, at the beginning of part 3. Did she also meet me? I really do not remember. Because this is totally new. As you guys can tell, there's 3 new options. There's one of them does not have the little symbol that implies I chose it last time. So this is completely new. I don't remember what happened last time then. Obviously, I'm not going to choose the first 2. I'm going to go with this one. Because, basically do. 1 cent. We did have a brilliant time at the ball. I can fancy more than one person. You can? Yes, at our age, it's rather expected, I think. Well, I don't fancy anyone else. So, are you saying you're a bit jealous? Am I? I'm not sure I've ever been jealous before. But I'm not afraid of a little competition. I'm very flattered, of course. And I can't imagine I'd have kept talking about my crush yesterday had I known your feelings. That's not your fault. I could have said something sooner. Besides, I always like talking with you. So does this mean that we're okay? I don't know. Perhaps we should talk about it. So is that it? So then talk with 1 cent. So was this the same task? Or like, was it with 1 cent but different last time? I really don't remember. Acknowledge. I can't imagine ever not caring about you. Listen. Lots of people asking me out. Why not you? Offer. I can avoid bringing up my date again. Wonder. So what happens to our friendship now? We are sure. I hope you know that you're important to me. Encourage. Plenty of people fancy you, 1 cent. Remind. We'll always have the Celestial Ball. Support. This is not how I'd hoped this conversation would go. Consider. Are we okay? What does that mean? Acknowledge. I can't imagine ever not caring about you. Offer. I can avoid. Okay, same thing. Wonder. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same thing now. That's for listen. Yeah. This is not how I'd hoped this conversation would go. So they're done. It says something that we can talk about all of this, 1 cent. I suppose it means our friendship is rather solid. So then are we okay? Then even though I'm going on my date with Tulip the flower, how about we have a 3-way date? Yes, we're okay. Okay, but please stop saying my date with Tulip the flower, for now at least. We don't have to talk about it anymore. Good. Above all, I do want you to be happy. Besides, you're saying I've still got a chance. Anything can happen. I actually just saw your date hanging out in the courtyard. Then I suppose I better go and get ready for, you know. I suppose so. Your date is one lucky person. See you around, father. So, that was very new. Find your date. Why aren't you in the courtyard yet? Isn't your date soon? Hurry. Mind your own business. Alright, the Chocolate Frogs event is back. So I got one for the energies. Then I started this dueling event. I'm getting more tickets. I'm trying to get to that, what's it called? The Aviforce spell. Earn the Aviforce spell in a special dueling event. Yes, I'm doing that. And then I gotta collect stuff or collect stars. Stars, basically. So find your date. It's a second task. So who's that? Oh, that's me. I thought it was somebody else having the exclamation mark. Then there's a brown gibby, some random girl, and whoever that is with, or I think that might be Tulip Flower over there. With those other kids. Anyways, I'm gonna start off with brown gibby. Third year. The courtyard is quite packed right now. Fourth year. Anyone up for a game of gobstones? No. And then fifth year. Either it's a guy or girl, I'm not sure. Have you ever heard Hogwarts' latest rumor? No. And I don't care. I didn't mean to leave, damn it. I clicked on the wrong one. This one happens when they put it literally so close to the damn exit button. I don't have much time before this date. I'll only take a quick peek. Just to see if Tulip Flower is as anxious about our date as I am. And to see if she's ready yet. I wonder what she'll wear for our date. I don't want to get caught peeking though. Or I think I remember this. The very not obvious, which is very obvious peek. Now where is my crush? Oh, I know how I can get a better look without being spotted. Alright, I turn into a cat, right? Yes! I turned into a cat for the second time. For this new adventure, I guess. And somebody catches me. I forgot who. Oh, is it McGonagall? I don't remember if she was actually a white cat, like in the movies. Hi, Professor McGonagall. What exactly are you up to? Purring around the courtyard? Because it would appear you are up to no good. So I started explaining. Just because I turn into a cat, I'm up to no good? Do I have to turn into a dog to look like I'm up to good? Anyways, defend your actions. Tulip Flower is like right there. And then explore door as well with two random kids. Chair. I know what I'm wearing on my date, but I don't know what my date will wear. Debate. Your explanation is that you have a date. Unacceptable. Question. All are encouraged to report suspicious behavior on Hogwarts grounds. What was suspicious in the first place? Debate. Are you saying you're here just by on a classmate's outfit? Listen. The curses at Hogwarts have put the staff on high alert. Convince. I wasn't sneaking, I was peeking. Please don't delay me. I've got a date. Ask. If I said I was curse breaking, would that be alright? Defend. I swear I wasn't making mischief. Yes, I was. Explain. I was looking for someone special. Share. I know what I'm wearing on my date, but I don't know what my date will wear. Convince. Okay, same thing. Acknowledge. Are you familiar with the adage, curiosity killed the cat? Debate. Okay, same thing. Question. Debate. Listen. Acknowledge. Are you familiar with the adage, curiosity killed the cat? Indeed I am. Okay, I got one new one for the inkwells. So just so that I am clear, you're here to peek on your crush. Primarily to check on your crush's date outfit selection. I've chosen what I'll wear, but I don't want to show up overdressed, underdressed, or underdressed. And how will I know unless I know what my date's wearing? One would hope that a success of such outing wouldn't depend at all upon appearances. I suppose you're right, Professor McGonagall. Perhaps first date nerves have got the best of me. That must sound ridiculous to you, I know, but when young wizards and witches fancy each other, they're out to do ridiculous things. So you understand? All too well. Professor McGonagall, have you ever fancied someone? I mean, she is human. Well, then again, she is cat. So who knows? That's quite enough. Hurry along. Oh, right. It's almost time for my date. And Miss Reckons? Yes, Professor McGonagall? Do have a nice evening. You are only a young wizard once. No, thank you, Professor. I'm off to get ready now. See you later. And I collected all of that. Nice. Meet Snape. Why him? We have a matter to discuss. Come to the potions classroom at once. Yeah, whatever. So meet Snape for whatever reason, which I totally forgot. He tells me, why did you not choose one scent? She is much better than tulip flower. You can grind the stellar shells. Professor Snape, are you brewing more doxycyde potion? I mean, what's it called? Little herpy potion? Haven't the little herpes been driven out of the Slytherin common room? They could return at any time. The insufferable little pests. Now get to work, Ekans. But I can't stay. I have plans. A date, actually, very soon. Also, why am I wearing the robe now, again? I have no interest in your social calendar. Grind the stellar shells. Professor Snape, I'll be late. Then grind the stellar shells quickly. How about I grind your face with the shells? Brew potion with Snape. 3 hours. Also, why me out of all of them? Out of all people in the whole school? Why not, like, Marula or Rowan or some other lesson person? Ask. Perhaps this is some kind of test? Listen. Had I realized that your note was nonsense, I did not have read it. Appreciate. It appears you may know how to brew little herpy potion without me. Oh, I think this is like him apologizing in some type of way. Take note. I'd advised against writing notes in class that have nothing to do with potions. Acknowledge. Do try not to disrupt my class again, Ekans. Learn. You could avoid a lot of trouble if only you would follow my directions. Stir. Does Snape regret stirring the pot by reading my note aloud in class? Recall. See, I can brew little... Oh my goodness, I got stuck. Chop. Little herpy potion can't be why Snape called me here. Observe. Snape really is a master at brewing potions. Grind. Grinding the stellar shells. Ask. Perhaps it is some kind of test? Stir. Does Snape regret stirring the pot by reading my note aloud in class? Recall. See, I can brew little herpy potion without class notes. Chop. Same thing. Listen. Had I not realized that your note was nonsense, I'd not have read it. Appreciate. Yeah, whatever. Take notes. Same thing. I'd advised against writing notes in class that have nothing to do with potions. Professor Snape, did you really call me here because you regret reading my notes aloud in class? I called you here to brew little herpy potion. But I'm aware that my reading your foolish note aloud in class prompted idle chatter among the student body. And I loathe idle chatter. It can be especially cruel when it comes to you. It comes to matters of the heart. It sounds like something you know about, especially about with Harry's mother. I know about a vast amount of things, Akins. This is why you should be paying more attention in my class. I don't pay attention, attention pays me, but it sort of sounds like an apology. I told you I loathe idle chatter. It is a statement of fact. Do with it as you please, as you wish. Forgive and forget, hold the grudge. Hold the grudge. I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, I don't care. I accept your fact, Professor Snape. Accepting facts. How very big of you, Akins. Even your sarcasm can't bring me down. I have a date you don't, because Harry's mom is dead. Because if you hadn't read my note in class and there hadn't been all of the gossip, perhaps I wouldn't have axed out my crush so quickly, and I have a date to get to right now. Do you remember how I told you earlier that I have no interest in the social calendar since I don't have none for myself? Yes. I'd have even less interest now, were that possible. Then may I be excused? You may. Going forward, I would suggest you stick to taking notes in class rather than writing them. I'll remember that, Professor Snape. I'll remember how you never had a date before. Now I'm off to finish getting ready for my date. That you will never have ever again. Alright, meet Andre Dawson. How great. You thought I was a style wizard before. Wait until you see what I'm planning for you next. He's gonna ruin Tulip Flower. It's time. Come to the Transfiguration classroom for a special surprise. Oh no, wait. I think it's my outfit. Didn't he already give me the outfit? Now that I think about it. I don't know. I don't remember. Alright, the facial hair. The first stage is where you get the facial hair and either makeup or facial hair, or both, I guess. Andre Dawson, what's going on? I'll make you grow facial hair. I've got something special for you. But I have to get ready for my date. What is it? Here's a hint. You've helped me to build my confidence in my styling abilities, so much that I'm taking it to the next level. That's an entirely unhelpful hint, Andre Dawson. Come on now, take a guess. What final touches of style would be fun to try on a date? Making your face bleed would be. Get styled, 8 hours, great. A lot of energy for no reason. Wonder. I'm curious about your timing, Andre Dawson. Guess. I'll guess an accessory I haven't got. Ask. Have you styled even more outfits? Question. Can't you just tell me, Andre Dawson? Speculate. I bet it's something magical. Wonder. I'm curious about your timing, Andre Dawson. Deduce. Think of something you can experiment with at any time. Well, facial hair you can't because depends if you can grow it or not, or how fast and all and whatnot. Suspect. This is going to be a brilliant surprise. Evaluate. There are only so many things that can reflect personal style. Acknowledge. Keep guessing. This is fun. No, it's not. Listen. Every guess gets you closer to the answer. The deuce. Okay, same thing now. I'm just gonna click on myself because I can. I'll make it faster. Look at all that energy go. Have you styled even more outfits? Andre doesn't. Every time I've tried to get ready for this date, something's got in the way. I give up. Please just tell me. What's your style surprise? I didn't mean to bring you down, Father. In fact, I meant to make you up. Yeah, ew, no. Oh, is that a clue? Makeup? Is your style surprise makeup? Yes, not that you need it. You always look quite sharp without makeup. Makeup is just another form of self-expression, like art for your face. I can reflect your personal style as much as the clothes can. But not everyone wants to wear it, so it won't bother me if you say no. Would you like to try makeup? No. I don't think so. Makeup is not for me and I'm not gay. That's alright. You can see I haven't tried makeup yet either. It looks like you have makeup on your cheeks. But it's good to have it. So if we change our minds, we can try it at any time. You have wasted my time already a lot. And that's not all. You've got another style surprise for me? But I can't delay any longer. How will I ever get to this date on time? You'll make it. Only a hair's breadth away. Within a hair's breadth, you're not exactly the best pun wizard, are you? Hey, you do have to try facial... Do you want to try facial hair or not? Facial hair? You can just make that happen? I mean, aren't I supposed to grow it out myself? It makes no sense. Only if you want facial hair. Not everyone does. I don't mind either way. Facial hair, like the makeup, is just another way to express yourself. Would you like to try some facial hair? Yes, because I can grow it out. Yes, let's see it. Let's see you put some facial hair on me. Which should be done naturally, not fakely, or however you will say it. Unnaturally, I guess. Work your magic, Andre Dawson style wizard. No, you're not. I already have it on, anyways. So dumb. Brilliant. How did you do it, Andre Dawson? It's just my spin on Crinus motto. However you say that. Quite possibly a style wizard's favorite transfiguration spell. You really are full of surprises, Andre Dawson. No, you're not. You've gone above and beyond to help give me some fun style options for my first date. No, thank you. Anytime, Father. And the hair and makeup tricks I've conjured up, they're yours now to experiment with on your dates, or at any time. Then I suppose all that's left to do is go to Madame Puddingfoot's. Yeah, go to Madame Puddingfoot's. It's first date time. Finally, part 3 complete. So I got some inkwells, please new. 1 new. Alright, so part 4. You're off to your date at Madame Puddingfoot's tea shop. Will your first date go according to plan? No, it won't. I will spoil it right now. Go on your date. We're open for the evening. You'll want to hurry here to get a table. Right, let's see how many tasks. That's the wrong one. Oh, 3 tasks, not 4. Okay, cool. So go on your date. There's Tulip flower. I thought she was gonna wear a different outfit. Is she not? Because if I remember, one cent did. Anyways, who do I click on first? I'll go with Madame Puddingfoot. More tea for you, my dears. Then this kid, Gryffindor student. Is this shop cozy or just tiny? 2 gay guys on a date. And then another student. Is anyone here not on a date? I would not know. So there's the place. It's flowery. Are you alright with flowers? My name is Tulip Flower. Let's just say I'm used to them. Every birthday gift growing up Tulip the flower mugs and tulip magnets, tulip-themed jewelry and clothes. Compliment Tulip the flower's outfit, which is nothing different from what she usually wears. Ask Tulip the flower how you look. Yeah, I'll go with that one like always. You're looking quite smart, by the way, though I always like how you look. Thank you. It's nothing I haven't worn before, but I still spent quite a lot of time getting ready. You're literally wearing the same thing as always. What? And I always like how you look too, Father, especially tonight. Thank you, Tulip the flower. If it weren't for Andre Dawson's styling skills, I'd still be getting ready too. Yeah, whatever. Also, why does she always have that book in her pocket? Is that supposed to be like, I don't know, for jokes or such? Or a journal, maybe? What can I get for you, my dears? Oh, blood will have blood. Blood, makes sense. And, nothing too spillable, please, Madam Puddingfoot. Till you can spell, you say? I'll brew you up a little something. You just go back to enjoying your first date. Be back in a jiffy. How did Madam Puddingfoot know it was our first date? Didn't we literally say it to her earlier? Why do I look so surprised? Our first date? You mean your first date? But isn't it your first date too, Tulip the flower? If taking Dennis as your guest to my cousin Marigold's wedding doesn't count, then yes. Let's not ever count your toad as a date, Tulip the flower. You say that, but read a Muggle fairy tale. Dennis could become a prince if he's kissed. I think that's frogs only. And did you say you have a cousin named Marigold? Yes, another flower. My family is an odd lot. Hey, do you think Madam Puddingfoot overheard us say something like that tipped her off that it was our first date? Maybe talking it out with the others earlier? What were we talking about? What were we talking about? I can't remember. Is there something you'd like to talk about? There are always things I'd like to talk about. Then let's talk now about those things that I have no clue about. Brilliant, let's talk. Now you're talking. I mean, we've been talking the whole time. A bunch of dots. This should be easy. We've talked plenty before. Yes, plenty. Tricks and pranks and assorted antics. Haven't I talked to you about those things? You certainly succeeded in pulling off some of those things. Of course I have. I'm quite clever. Have we ever talked about, pomegranates? Were you about to say pomegranates? No, no, I don't think I was about to say anything about fruit. First thing that popped into my head. Listen, all I know is we have definitely talked about stuff. Yes, exactly. We're quite good at talking about stuff. The best. So now seeming awkward. I kind of forgot what happened with 1 cent. Madam Puddingfoot is taking a rather long time. I got a bit flustered before, but I did order blood, didn't I? Yes, for both of us. Unspillable blood. Sounds like something you'd find at Uncle's. Oh, should I not have ordered for you, Tulip Flower? I wasn't even thinking. Exploradora had warned me about spilling blood, and I've gone and botched things, haven't I? No, if this brew Puddingfoot's bringing us comes in nose-biting teacups, then we'll call it botched. You're only saying that to be kind to me. I'm saying it because I like you, Father. I like you very much. And then there's, I knew it, Exploradora and Charlie Bit My Finger. Exploradora and Charlie bit my finger. What? Exploradora and Charlie bit my finger are here. That's nice. I'm not sure what it means to us. Neither am I. Let's just get on with our date and pretend they're not here. Pretend they're not here when they're sitting just a few feet away. I'll accept that challenge. It is so dumb. They could have just left us alone. 3 hours. Tea shop talk. Alright, confess. It was Exploradora and Charlie bit my finger who helped me find this tea shop. Over here. We're definitely not here checking on anyone's date. Hear that, everyone? Okay, ignore. Date crashers? I don't see any well-meaning date crashers. Encourage. How am I doing at pretending Charlie bit my finger and Explorer aren't watching us? Suspect. We're not spying on Father's date while admiring the furniture. Wow. Amazing lie. Listen in. If anyone's listening, this was all Explorador's idea. Laugh. I could have so much fun with some nose-biting teacups in here. Realize. Where's Puddingfoot? I'd like to see this unspillable blood. Okay, what's next? Over here. I'll just keep staring at this tablecloth until this is over. Pretend. Favorite potions? Hobbies? What shall we talk about next, Tulip Flower? Is that it? Oh, the teacups. Notice. I'm tempted to tip that tower of teacups. Confess. Okay, same thing. Encourage. Ignore. Suspect. Yeah, they're saying the same thing now. Listen in. Observe. What if I were to casually move about the room? I don't care. Listen in. I just want to make sure everything goes right for Father. Look around. I may have to get up to get a better view. Don't. Is that it? That's for listen in. If anyone's listening, this was all Explorador's idea. And last one. I could have so much fun with some nose-biting teacups in here. Pretending no one's spying on our date takes some energy. Should we just invite Explorador and Charlie bit my finger to join us, Father? They're practically sitting with us anyway. No, I'd prefer privacy. Yes, they mean well. I kind of forgot what option I went with the 1 cent, because they did the same, and they don't show what option I chose last time. So I'm gonna go with this one. No, let's not. They should give us our privacy. We haven't even got our blood yet. It's alright. It's alright. Our feelings aren't hurt. Sorry, Father. We meant to be stealthy. Have you two heard everything Tulip Flower and I've said? Yes, the whole time. So then you're leaving us to our date now? Quietly. Let's go, Exploradora. I knew this was a bad idea. Bad idea with the best intentions. I understand. You helped me plan this date. You were invested. Looks like it's going well. By the way, we'll get out of your hair. And she drops the teacups. Also, why even walk that direction where it was the other way around to the exit? It makes no sense. Exploradora, watch out. Whoa, disaster averted. Of course, she has to cheer for no reason. Of course. And now she comes out without no blood. Oh dear, oh dear. Oops. Careful, my dears. Watch out where you step on your way out. On our way out? I've got your close-up shop to sweep this up. Someone could get hurt. Hurry along, all of you. But we're sitting, we're not even standing. That's so dumb. I guess that's the end of our date, Father. I guess so. I'm so sorry, both of you. You know what they say about best laid plans? I'm quite sure it's got nothing to do with teacups, Exploradora. I've actually no idea, but there's a lesson in it. Lesson is to not get into people's business. Move along, my dears. Back to Hogwarts you go. The four of us headed back to Hogwarts together. Right, that won't be awkward at all. It's your fault, not ours. Meet Hagrid. You can find me in the corridor now. That's it. Hear what's going on with you. Why always Hagrid? Why do I have to go with him? Is he my therapist or something? I don't care about going to Hagrid. I'd rather go to I don't know, 1 cent. Who else? Cheerio. Somebody better. What is it? You're looking a bit gloomy. I went on my first date and it went all wrong, and now I don't know what to do. Whoa! And you think I'll know what to do? No. No. Talking with you almost never helps. You gave me advice about going with a guest to the Celestial Ball, and it didn't really do much because I already had my decisions. So will you not help me, Hagrid? What exactly was that went wrong on your date? On this date of yours? There was the part where we couldn't find anything to talk about, and the part when I put in a ridiculous unspillable blood order that never arrived, and the part when Charlotte bit my finger and Exploradora came to check on me, and Exploradora broke so many teacups and it closed to the shop. Oh dear. That's what Madame Puddingfoot said. Only it was more like, oh dear, oh dear. I'm sorry, Father. And it was awkward too when Exploradora and Charlie bit my finger and my date and I headed back to the castle. What happened then? I beat up both Exploradora and Charlie bit my finger. Perhaps telling you will help you to give me advice about what I should do next. Strangle them. Imagine he says that. Strangle them with all your might. Anyways, is that it? Alright, to consider. There are worse things than awkward night outs. Appreciate. You tried your best to plan a good date. Acknowledge. On the bright side, your bad date is over. Wow. Such a big bright side. Explain. Charlie bit my finger, jinxed it. He joked that it would be an awkward what? Trip, I think. Share. Charlie bit my finger and Exploradora kept apologizing, but my date didn't say much at all. Reveal. One of Exploradora's exploding snap cards nearly burned my date's thumb. Brett. We spent most of the trip back in the weird silence. Imagine. I bet Madame Puddingfoot is still sweeping up shattered teacups. She could easily just use magic. This is what's it called? Hogwarts or Harry Potter world. Realize. We never did find out what Madame Puddingfoot's first date brew was. I don't care. Remember. Exploradora had a deck of exploding snap cards. She suggested we play. Recall. We were all thirsty. We never got our blood. Wonder. I have no idea what my date must have been thinking about all of this. Explain. Okay, same thing. That one is 1. Consider. There are worse things than an awkward night out. Appreciate. You tried your best to plan a good date. Acknowledge. Okay, same thing. I'm not gonna read it. I should have went with the other one. Damn it. That one is 4. Yeah, there we go. Share. Charlie bit my finger and Exploradora kept apologizing, but my date didn't say much at all. Cause she was pissed. So you ended your date playing an awkward card game with your friends in complete silence. Not complete silence. My date said ow when singed by an exploding snap card. Alright, except for then. But it's not like things were going perfectly before Charlie bit my finger and Explorer showed up either. Hagrid, what should I do? Kill them. I really like Tulip Flower. This isn't how my first date was supposed to turn out. Perhaps your date is feeling the same way. How do you mean? It wasn't just your first date, wasn't it? No, it was the first for us both. It's something we talked about at the tea shop. So your date went, maybe fretting over what you're thinking, the same way you're fretting. Or perhaps my date is already telling our friends what a rotten outing I planned. Only one way to find out. Hagrid, you're not suggesting I go find my date right now. I could easily thought of that myself. I sure am. If you don't like how you two left things tonight, change how you're leaving things tonight. When I think about facing Tulip Flower right now, I just don't know what to expect. I don't know much about first dates, Father, since I never had a first date before. I am very old. But I do know you can never go wrong when you're being yourself. If you say so, Hagrid. Let's see if I can go and turn this around. And now for the last task. Meet Tulip Flower. Alright, your story checks out. I can meet you in the courtyard now. So I'm assuming this is the last one? Yes. So let's see. Meet Tulip Flower. And then I'll start the next new adventure. The newest one, not the replay. So there she is, still wearing the same thing. Hey. Hey. Now we're standing all awkwardly. So how's everything going? Everything since our date that we just got back from. Yes? I've only seen Dennis since then. He was just doing his usual toad things. Where is he in the first place? I've nothing to report either. I've nothing new to report either. Also, we're wearing the same necklaces because I have hers. So, then what is it that you wanted to see me about? I want to talk to you about how our date went tonight. Wait, was that a shooting star just now? Where? Are you sure I didn't see anything? Then let's look for another shooting star. But Tulip Flower, I was just saying about our first date. Eyes to the sky, Father. We can talk about our date later. Okay. Stargaze with Tulip Flower. 3 hours. So this is the last task. So there she is. Let's see. Can I find Dennis by any chance? Is he here at all? Maybe he's hidden on the screen somewhere. I don't see him or spot him. Yeah, he's not anywhere to be seen. Anywhere. No, I don't think so. So I guess no Dennis. Anyways, notice. There's no moon out tonight, just saying. Listen. I don't think it's wise to talk and watch stars at the same time. Wonder. Stalling? Who's stalling? Observe. I'm not seeing any shooting stars, Tulip Flower. Question. Are you stalling, Tulip Flower? Suggest. We could talk about our date and stargaze at the same time. Realize. We kind of had a star-crossed date. Acknowledge. I could quietly watch stars at night. Count. Let's count the stars. I'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice. There's no moon out tonight, just saying. Admit. Perhaps I was too starry-eyed going into my first date. Ask. Since when are you so into stars? Observe. Since she became one, I'm not seeing any shooting stars. Tulip Flower. Question. Are you stalling? Okay, same thing. There we go. Perhaps I was too starry-eyed going into my first date. Tulip flower, we really do need to talk. About stargazing, what do you think of it? It's romantic, it's boring, it's educational. I chose, I think, this one last time. I think stargazing can be romantic at the right moment. Then we should keep stargazing. It's in complete silence. But I didn't ask you to meet me so we could stargaze in silence. What's got into you? Alright, I'll confess. There was no shooting star. I've been stalling. But why? They make it like it was such a big deal. I just feel like as if you're about to give me bad news. Like you had a dreadful time with me tonight. Or did I talk about Dennis too much, or both? What? And I don't want to hear the bad news, Father, because I had a wonderful time with you on our date. And I realized telling you I took a toad to a wedding was oversharing. Really? Oversharing. So you thought I wanted to see you to reject you? Why else? I knew I'd blown our day when you complimented how I looked before I'd complimented you. I should have said you looked brilliant right away. I meant to. But our date had only just started. Who cares who complimented whom first? I've been beating myself up about it all night. Alright, but that was the very first thing we discussed on our date. Yes, it's been a very long night for me. And the first part of the date has been the furthest thing from my mind. Then what is on your mind? Why did you want to see me? I wanted to see you because after all of my planning, our date still went wrong. I could barely keep our conversation going, our friends crowded us, and the whole date ended early in a dangerous mess of teacup charge. You forgot exploding snap card burning me on the way back. I like you, Tulip Flower, enough to risk the wrath of Snape by first writing you that note in class. You deserved so much better for your first date. But I had the best first date, Father, because it was with you. Is that really how you feel? I've had a wreck over how we left things. Well, if I had a time turner, there's a lot I would have done differently tonight. But having you on my first date, I definitely wouldn't change that. We always have fun together, don't we? And I think you're amazing always, not just on special nights like this one. I can't believe each of us had been worrying about the date being ruined for the other. I'm not usually a worrier. Worrying would take all the fun out of breaking rules. Glad we talked about it, though. I feel better already. And you know how you said there's a lot you've had done differently tonight? There's a lot you'd have done differently tonight if we had another chance. Do you have a time turner? That would be brilliant. No, perhaps we will have another chance. A second first date? It could be written in the stars. Yes, I suppose it could be written in the stars. And you did just say stargazing is romantic. Yes, and I hope you agree. And then this. I'm hoping they add her to the dating options at some point. Like the real dating options. Because she's not, for some reason. And there it ended. First date complete. At last. I got another new one. Cool. I'm kind of disappointed that she did not have a different outfit. It was only, what's it called? One cent who had a different outfit last time. Oh, so I get to do this again. So I'm gonna choose one, but I'm not gonna do it at all. I'm not gonna record it or do it at all because it's gonna waste energy. So I'm just gonna go with this one, but I'm not gonna start it or anything. Report to the Great Hall. Please report to the Great Hall for an important announcement. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But the next video is gonna be the first, part 1 and 2 for Fledgling Romance. This is the newest Valentine's Day new adventure they added. So quite curious how's it gonna go and who you're able to date. It's either gonna be most likely one cent, of course, and then the other dating people. But I'm curious to see if Tulip Flower is gonna be part of it, and who else? Cheerio. Also, they added a new person, Colum McClinton. I think this is gonna be a new person, like new person they're also adding into the game, because I don't see that person here. Out of all people, they had to add somebody new, and then it had to be a guy. Couldn't have been a girl at least. Also, who's this other person next to Marula? It seems like it's another guy, which is... Why so many guys? It's like a sausage fest right there. There's only 4 girls. Okay, then again, there's 4 guys as well. Now the next person is another guy. So now we need another girl next, hoping for Tulip Flower. But yeah, anyways, that is it. There's I don't think there's anything else, is there? I'm not gonna start that. This one is gonna be the next video. I'm gonna start it later tonight, most likely. Let me see what else is there. Deal is still coins. I'm hoping it becomes gems or what's it called? Gems or energy. So now I'm collecting the stuff for collect stars. I'm hoping for some energy. Oh, a new one. Oh wow, that's it? Really? Whatever. Since I'm gonna try to do the both all parts within this day and 21 hours, I should be able to get most of the rewards, I want to assume. Also, what else is there? Dueling event. I'm gonna do that off camera. And then let me just collect all this. Okay, 1 chocolate frog. I'm still missing most of the rewards. Let's get the chocolate frog first. Oh, it's an extra one. Okay, cool. And I guess that is it. I really don't have anything else. Oh, I actually want to check this. Have I completed any of them? I'm close. I'm getting closer to this one. They have 9 for that. 5, 8. I'm very close to this one as well. I guess I'll just collect all of them. Why not? I'll do that. That one. I wonder if I'll be able to complete any of them. I should be able to complete like maybe 2. I'm not gonna try to complete them. Oh wow, they're weird sisters. I'm not gonna try to complete it. If I do, that'll be great. But if I don't, it's whatever. Apparently, I remember they said it in Instagram. They're gonna make it easier. So far, it doesn't seem that way that much. It's pretty much the same thing. But they did mention they were gonna make it easier somehow. I don't know how. They could have made this like less gems at least, maybe like 200 for this one, and then less for the others. And by easy, if they meant that they're gonna put more offers, like they made it a tiny bit better, but still no, that's too much. $50 for that? No. Anyways, that's it. I'll continue on the next one, the next Valentine's stage. So for now, thanks for watching. Check out the video in the playlist above, and I'll see you guys in the next video.